They've got 5 guys on the court at all times who can shoot the 3. And I'm pretty sure Alex Purchase...
Ball from deep. We've seen videos of this, and now we've seen it in real life. Illawarra starting to up the tempo here in transition as Boone looks for a little bit of a size mismatch, not a length mismatch. And Quill comes up better, throws off the back. Lamelo ball gets up with it, the great pass to Josh Boone, who gets that one to go.
Besides,
Korea translates it to the next level, and Prather throws it down.
Right on
Trimble,
cue.
the crowd's begging him to shoot this one from deep, and he loads up for it, gets it to go! From deep. Ball pulls down the rebound. Little floater in the lane, gets that one to go. He's pretty silky with the skills.
Melbourne United fan watching this, watching their team play with so much depth, but every player is playing extremely aggressive on both ends, which is why they put up a 40-point margin in this game.
Well, there is less than 3 weeks until the regular season tips off as ball goes all the way to the rack and gets that one to go. Starting to show us a few signs of what he can... 20. Can't get that one to drop. Dan Greeter pulls down the board, and of course October 3 will be the tip-off. There's Melo from deep. Doesn't make contact with the rim on that one, but he gets it back. The pass fake. Sam Short does a good job of knocking that one out of the hands as Dan Greeter looks to salvage the offensive possession from deep. Carton ball down low. Gets it to go.
He's got a nice touch on his...
The Ballarat crowd, something to smile about.
Geez, he'll be happy with that. How good's that? Knocking down 3 threes on the newly opened...
Ball splits the on-ball screen. Takes it through the middle. You almost thought he could have thrown down, but he said if you want to see that, you're going to have to wait to the regular season.
Looking to post up Boone. Back door, he's turned it over. Ball will clean up. A little bit of two-way action. Throws up the shot and makes the little floater. Just shows. They're going to look to go to ball. Oh, yeah. Nice little move. Boone. Is he a game to shoot from long range? No, it'll be ball. Oh, there's another one there, and he's just little floater, another 15-foot floater.
To the post, just needs to be delivered to safe hands and a bit of patience, and they'll find a way to get some scores out of that.
There's another little teardropper from that man again, Lamelo ball. And the Phoenix happy to go with a little bit of a smaller lineup, a little bit more dynamic lineup. Ball to the rack. Oh, and a soft touch. Lead at 6. Long way to go on this one. Ball crossover. Gets into the lane. Spin move. And a lovely play. What a move, Lamelo Ball. Very reliable player. Adnam. Let's see how he goes with shot number 2. And he makes both. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Ball, count it, and the foul.
Side of 3. That's as good as a bucket.
There's Josh Boone with a long two, and he drains it. One of the marquee matchups last season. Yeah, but no, another one had an impressive off-season campaign across the ditches. Lamelo Ball goes in, takes the harm, and makes the bucket. More full-court pressure from the Wildcats. There's Lamelo Ball putting on the no-look pass to Ogilvie. Goes up, little baby hook up in front of him. Surveying the route, finds top Blanchfield open on the corner, and that's a good point guard play.
Great find from Ball.
Good old flex offense by Trevor Gleason. Never gets old.
Ball shoots his first 3 ball of the game and drains it.
Did not look like missing from this angle.
Here's Glover. Ball trying to make it 2 from 2 from deep, and he does. And that was 3 or 4 feet behind. Signed into the game for the Wildcats as they chase Lamelo Ball around. He's going to make it 3 from 3.
wow.
And he does. Lamelo Ball has caught fire here. Just as effective. Ball finds Ogilvie. He wants to join the party. And the front door is open. Come on in.
Ball with Brooks alongside him, Blanchfield, Conrad, and Boone.
Another rebound for Lamelo Ball. Goes baseline, finds top Blanchfield in the corner, and he drains it.
Oh my goodness.
Shimmy, gets a shot up, but Oh, Vague loses the handle and it falls to Lamelo Ball.
Nice early stop. The former Melbourne United championship winner, Lamelo, nice pass. Got it back from Nah. Guarded closely by Patterson. Trying to work together with Boone. There's a turnover. Ball in the right place. Puts it on the floor. Has Blanchfield cutting.
Were contested. The cuts were done at relative ease.
Ball. Look at this. For modern day basketball, we've got one player over 6'6" as Ball does something special. He wants it himself. Blows past Tarangi. Drives.
But ISO play, as I said, I think he does his best work like this. He's good doing it on ball. By Brisbane, I think they've done a really good job of tidying up their defence.
Lamelo shakes one way, then the other, then the pass to Josh Boone.
Luck for a local kid.
The Wollongong locals. Ball with the steal and the jam. Braun flashes to the basketball.
16-point win earlier for the Bulls. Great pass over the zero. Another great defensive set by Bulls. Great pass. Ball.
Players that haven't probably experienced what it's like to play over on the west and in the jungle.
Knocks it down from 16 foot. His ball inside. Bajuk, again, 8 points for Brooks. Now ball, guarded by Bajuk, isolation, step back throw, uses his leg to poke it away. Now a chance here for Illawarra, a minute to go. Trying to cut him a 16-point lead.
And in this team, he doesn't have to be a star yet. But imagine if he becomes that dominant for him. So to have someone or a mentor like that, I think is a credit to
this season. Illawarra, Hawkins, that one slapped away, quickly down the floor. You can join the WhatsApp question as Ball takes you, Lamelo. You've been finding the right guys at the right time. Gave it to Conrad. One possession game, 68-71. Lamelo Ball with Ball. Splits the middle. Part of the C's. Goes to the hole.
Way to split the defense on that pick and roll and waits for the trailing new bill. Big three.
And Ball takes it himself.
The first two games, and hard to understand why he only played 4 minutes on Sunday and, none on Sunday. As Lamelo at the moment is Brooks.
On the weak side with the finish, gets them up.
Scotty Hobson. Here's Ball for three. That drops, just his fourth on the season.
Bench. Look at that post by David Anderson. Fighting for that position down low.
Todd Blanchfield again from there.
Anderson not able to contest that just enough. Corey Webster felt like he was fouled on it. The officials don't agree.
Oh, the look! Oh, the block!
Oh, my.
Oh, no. They want that to count.
I don't think that should count, but apparently the foul was called for.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. My goodness. A one-handed bounce pass, threading the needle to AJ.
Blanchfield did well to pick up the crumbs. 2-zip to start this game. Little pick and roll and a three-pointer.
Illawarra Hawks, they need to get back, build a wall behind that ball.
This might get him going.
I think they're more than happy to make Creek still prove he's going to make them.
Oh, the pass a little firm. He's not that good at jumping. Round the back pass is sensational from Lamelo, and Blanchfield gets imagine scores. Here's Ball with the reverse. Made it look even better than Creek. Now he's got to go one-on-one. Decides to pass to Ball, and he drops it. He was a big mover in that third term. Lamelo loves that. He gets his own rebound and still showing his skills. Now puts it to the floor and takes on the big man. He's on
the with flat feet defensively is not what the doctor ordered for the Hawks.
Oh, how about that? That's what we have seen from Ball behind the back, and the mask one puts it down.
But you do not want to start off a game in that manner.
Randall left on his own there, but he missed the shot, and instead Ball. Time. He decides to go hard on them. He's the hot hand now. He has 12 points. Randall's pass intercepted. Brooks doing it at both ends. Here's Lamelo.
Good pass.
3 points at 58% with 6 minutes to go before halftime. They'll make shots just like that.
Familiar with how it all works here. Again, a very easy basket to start. Still got 10 seconds remaining.
Lamelo teasing Johnson. Went hard. 16 points on Saturday night. Jack McVeigh. Adelaide have had the answers. Is this the time for ball? Yes.
And a little bit more precise with his passing on that one.
Definitely. Last game he had 5 turnovers. You have to take care of the ball. Playing against.
Trailing and an easy pass back. It was a long shot, but you've got to close out on him a lot earlier that in the D chance.
Conrad been doing it as well. Foul on the 3-point shot. Momentum. Illawarra still with the lead. The handoff. That's better. Lamelo feeds it to AJ, who owes him one.
Nice.
And delivers. The ball. 18-year-old with all the hype, takes it himself this time and shows us a little trick or two. Out at the Wynn Entertainment Centre. Ball steps back for 3. A little bit of young talent time from the 18-year-old.
And that is the big. They just got to capitalize on the other end.
Ball. 2 looked him in the eye, steps in, gave it up, Froling. Sensational third from him. Lamelo ball, 26 seconds to play with. To Anderson from outside and down the rebound and rips it down the floor. Spins, moves, gives, Greeter, corner, got it.
Youth versus experience.
Danger time right now for the Hawks.
Lamelo from way outside. What were you doing when you were 18 years? Shot clock, 5 left. Gives it back out. Ball, Conrad, 1 left. Shabam! In the blink of an eye, they're back in it. Quickly down the floor, outstretched hand. Back inside and takes it to the hoop.